Alright, hey everybody. Welcome to the channel. It's going to be probably the first video post. Elf Family Gaming. Just family playing games together and doing different games. So, we're going to run through this together on free game. I've already beat the campaign, so I've played a little bit. So now we're going to run through the game. I've been trying to get some of the achievements through here, so I just keep falling a little bit short, starting over, starting new maps. So I'm hoping this channel will help me push all the way through and complete all the achievements I was wanting to get done. So first things first, I'm going to select a map, temperate, dry, tropical. I think I'm just going to stick here. I have my settings from one of my last games just up real high. Just going to pop these right in the middle, call it good. And I might leave the forest up. Map size, only played on very large maps. So let's see here, 16. Or maybe go a little smaller. High and high. See what this comes out looking like. Not bad. Okay. I think I might give this a shot. Main thing is I want to reach $1 billion. I mean, that's actually fairly easy to do in this game, even on hard mode. But besides that, the hardest part I'm having is connecting all the cities together and getting all the resources to all the cities. I just never finished that out. So let's see if we can do that together. Starting 1850. No, I've done easy and hard. I haven't tried medium yet. Go hard. Why not? Make it a little hard. Maybe. Yep. Start that up. So a little bit while this is loading, like I said before, we're just a family game, me and my two boys. We really like playing video games. We play together a lot. So, and one of my kids, he's just always saying he wants to play video games for a living. So I'm kind of starting this channel up to help him learn how to do all the editing and building the videos. So I'm learning too, obviously. But, I mean, that's what he said he wants to do as a career. So let's see how well that could turn out. I mean, we've told him he could do building video games, and we've got him in coding classes. He's 8 years old, doing coding classes and stuff like that. So he's learning how to build video games. I guess we're just really planning for the future there. Then eventually we'll get some of those videos together of me and the kids streaming and putting together videos on YouTube of playing family-friendly games together, like we do sometimes. Got a long ways to go. I don't have much as a setup as far as PC and gaming and Xboxing. Alright, let's check this out. Pause it real quick, starting with 5 million. First thing I need to do is I need to look around. I need to see what kind of towns we got. Usually I like to start at the biggest town. A quick way to do that is just down here where it's town statistics at 5. We can go through here and sort by size. So 217, Columbia. That's our biggest town. You got the tools next to it. Need some machines. Right there, machines. So these are machines around here. Some way over here, which can transport. Not bad, not bad. Some even right here, perfect. Blow a tunnel right through there and deliver. We also need to look at making this product here. So the planks and the steel. Steel factory over here. Still there also. It's actually not a bad one. But usually whenever you run on hard mode, your best money maker, what I've found out and what I've heard through different YouTube videos, is going to be oil and fuel. So I'm going to look into that. I'm going to see where I can make oil. Right here. Crude, 2 crude plants to 1 oil. That's what it requires. And then the oil can ship over to the fuel refinery, and the fuel refinery can go into El Paso here. So this is actually a pretty good area to start at, right in this area. This will be pretty simple, get some money flowing. Nice little start. I think I might go a little different instead of starting with the big towns, because building this stuff, it usually takes me a little while. Let me see if there's anything on the water. See if I set up any water lines or anything. Alright, I'm not really seeing much as far as anything on the water. So, with nothing really being on the water, I'm not really going to do any ferries. I mean, there's Hollywood. Might be able to do some sort of ferry between Hollywood and that place. Alright, let's start it. So, like I said, goals: get $1 billion in hard mode, and connect every city with its resources. And I would like to have every city actually connect to each other as far as transportation, whatever it be, a train, bus, or airplane. So let's take a look. I think I already decided where I'm going to start. Let's come right down here to El Paso. Starting El Paso, I mean, nice little place with all this greenery around it. Seems about right. So, not really. So I usually like to build up something around the city and everything, but I can't really do that at first because you're limited with 5 million. Also, another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to branch out into like some of the areas. Like what I mean by that is I'll start my main hub around here, probably set up the headquarters, and then I'll come out here and do something like, let's see here, for example, I'll set up something. Geez, there's nothing on there that can connect, really. Okay. Oh no, I might come out here and run a line here to here, here to here. These are some good distances, so might be throwing some trains in here quite a bit, just all some cargo. Like I said, I usually play with a fully loaded map of everything, so these distances are a little bit longer than what I'm used to. So another example, come over here. There is really nothing nearby. I can run another crude to oil right there. So that's what I mean. I'm just going to branch off, get some little lines going like that. Nothing finalized into a city or anything, but just get them started and get some income coming. So I just start over here. What I need to do first is run some crude to the oil refinery. And I am going to build a road here to here. See how much that cost. Gotta be a little careful here. I mean, it's going to speed it up getting there. Run that there. That looks good to me. Should be no issue. Okay, so I want to run a line from here to here. It seems like every time I do this, the ones furthest away usually pump out the most resources or back up the most, so I'm just going to start back there. Plus, it gives me more money. Profits are usually higher. Usually I don't use a truck station for a drop-off point, but I'll go ahead and do it, just so it seems a little more realistic, I guess. Usually I'd use a truck unload station and just drop it off by the front door. And I mean, nothing wrong with that, I guess. I guess I can still do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That's kind of what I'm used to. I mean, I'm gonna have to put in one of these truck stations eventually to ship this out. And the cost for this is a lot higher than the cost for this truck stop. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's quite a bit of a difference. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and put this in. Plus, it stops from all the trucks getting jammed up in here. And early on, you're running quite a bit, like 30, 40 carts on one route. And I got 80 carts trying to get into this one entranceway. That could be an issue. Yeah, you can build more entranceways, but then it starts costing more. I mean, I got price $114,000 just to drop material off. I mean, I'm going to eventually build one to pick up, and I probably will build one here in a minute. But first, I'm going to start with this. So what I'm going to do here is I want that route coming down here from that one crude area, and I'm going to build something like this. I don't like my roads being 100% straight all the time. I like to add a little bit to it. So I'm going to run that. So they're going to make a loop. Easy in and out. So they're going to drop off right here. They're going to come down this road, drop off, come back up, and continue. And I'm going to do something similar over here. They are going to drop off here. So they're going to come down, drop off, come out. So I'm talking about this place and this place over here. So not too bad. Not too bad. I usually like to put my depots next to the town, my road depots. Just takes them forever to get out there. So I'm going to pump a depot just right here in the middle so they get there a little bit faster. Start making money a little bit faster. And I'll put another depot in town later on. And also from here I like to set up my headquarters. So I actually need a couple of depots because my plan is I got a few achievements I need to get. And one of them is I need to have a passenger line, I believe, is have a passenger line with every passenger vehicle ever made. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the vehicle and leave them in my road depot, and then I'll put them on a line later on once they all got released. So El Paso is going to be kind of where we build up and start giving resources to the city first. So hopefully it grows bigger than most of them. That's what I'm planning on. So I'm going to build like a little overlook over the town type thing. So let's go in here to headquarters and build a headquarters just to make it look like a nice little overlook. Hey, how that didn't go away. And M and N rotates, if you guys didn't know. I'm sure most of you probably do. But just a little overlook over the town. I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of trees there. Guess I could destroy them. Erase. Does that work? Nope. Guess not. That works though. Okay. So that's the view from our headquarters. Yeah, it's not going to connect to any road. It doesn't need to. Not yet. So I'm going to put a road right here. I don't know if that actually is supposed to connect or not. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. I don't think it does, but that's fine. And then I'm going to build that depot like I was talking about. So, that was good to me. Okay, area's all kind of torn up right in there, so I'm going to smooth that out. Just little cosmetics, nothing much. Just kind of like the super steep area. Okay, obviously this is very kind of unrealistic, but it's just what I like to go for. Nice little overlook, and like that's my headquarters. Depot here is going to save up our vehicles. So I'm going to go ahead and buy one of those passenger vehicles right here. Buy one, save it all the way till the end. Okay. And then every time a new one gets released, I'm going to go back to that area and buy another one. That's going to help me with one of my achievements. Another achievement is don't take out any more loans until a certain year. I think 2050 or something like that. And I didn't realize that the first time I played all the way through to 2050, and I missed that part, so I'm going to try not to take out any extra loans. So it's going to be a little slow, but I just skip that and cut it out once it gets a little slow and I'm just letting it run. So, okay, let's get back on this line here. We're going to run some crude over to the oil plant. It's an oil refinery, but just to simplify everything, I've been calling everything plants. So, it's just the way I do it. So I like to put 1, 3. I've seen a few different ways to do this. You can just run it straight in like this, or you can make an entryway with an exit way, kind of sideways like this. One way entrance, one way out. I've done them both ways, and honestly, I've just found it kind of be easier to just do that, and I'm done. And I have been told you get paid for distance from there to there straight line shot. Well, I've seen that on YouTube videos and everything, and I found out that is not true. I believe it's... Alright, so what I found out was I've tested this a few times. Trip here, I've moved the stop down a little ways. Now, it might actually be an aerial from here to here as far as pay. I haven't actually set up different waypoints to see if it gave them more money the further they drove. But the further this stop is away, that's why I didn't really care to put it over here like some people will. Some people will just drop it in right here. And it's still connecting, it works. I mean, you're going to get paid less, obviously. I mean, obviously you got a shorter distance too. But not really looking for the shorter distance. I like to be a little more realistic, I guess. Right across from it's good. I mean, obviously it'd be better if there could be something in here, like an attachment you can customize and put on there. That would obviously be better. But hey, we'll go with what we got. So I'm going to start a line here. New line. That El Paso Exchange all the way down here. So I'm guessing this is called oh, it's Evansville. Well, okay, Evansville. So this line is going to be... I guess I can move it up here. So this is road cargo. So I just do that sort out. So I'm kind of adapted to. Road cargo, crude to Evansville oil plant. And this is going to be a number 1 because I know I'm going to have 2. Okay. I'm going to set up another line here. Oh, no, I'm not. Let's set this up first. So the reason I don't leave 2 over here is because I believe you get charged for each one. I'm not 100% sure on that. But set up another line. Oops. Well, I guess I already have one started already. I'll just delete that. So line 2 is going to be the same thing, but number 2. So go here, hit Control C, come down here, hit Control V, bam, paste it. Go back 1, hit the number 2. Done. So one thing I've liked to start doing recently was actually making sure they pick up what I want them to pick up. Because after a while, they start running different things into the same area. So I've just kind of gotten the habit of doing this. I come into the manage lines and I tell them what to pick up. So I'm going to tell them to pick up crude. Unload nothing. And then the second part, they're just going to unload anything they got. I guess I was already on that screen. I went back. Oops. So they're going to pick up some crude. Unload nothing. There. For y'all that don't know, this right here, you can set if you want it to be loaded, full, time limits, how long they wait there to pick up. It's just kind of personal preferences. Later on in the game, once I get down to like maybe running like 1, 2, 3 semis from that distance to there instead of like 40 vehicles, I start putting them on full loads. That's just what I... So cargo, we're going to run 20. It's 477,000. We'll run 20 for each line. So 20 to line 1, buy another 20, 20 to line 2. There. So they're going to stay out of each other's way. I don't know if you guys noticed how I did that. See, they don't even come in contact with each other, so therefore the roads aren't going to be packed with each other, and they're not going to get in each other's way. That's kind of why I like doing that. So from there, I need to transport my oil from the refinery to the fuel refinery. So refinery, I'm going to put plant. Obviously, that's what I do. So I might actually build a separate road so that doesn't get in the way either. We just shoot a straight shot all the way over here to this intersection and we're good. So let's do that real quick. Streets. I don't need anything fancy. This road right here goes 40 kilometers per hour. So 40 kilometers per hour is the max speed of trucks all the way up through like early 1900s, 1915, 20s, I don't remember. Then I'll start getting faster until after that. So obviously don't need to upgrade this yet. Buildings, I'm going to drop one of these in. Let's try that at that intersection. Okay, so I'm going to run So if I was to have one of these terminals or depots here, or what is it called exactly? Truck stations. If I was to have one of these truck stations here with all these trucks trying to come in, that'd be a little bit of an issue. But yes, I can make multiple entrances. So it could work. It could work. It's whatever you want to do. Personal preference. All up to you. So alright. I guess I'll just drop that off. Put a little street here, a little loop. What I like to do here. So I don't want to connect like that, but as soon as you drop it and then do it, it connects. Oh, don't know what's going on there. So I like to just drop off here. Holdings, drop off right in front. Kind of something realistic, you know, going around the front door, dropping it off. They'll loop around right there, come back. And then I need to deliver to town. So let's see. Oops, that's wrong. I need a truck stop, actually, what we've been using. Something simple here. I want them to loop back around. I'm not going to come up this way because it's going to clog up this road. I'm going to come out this way. So let me... Maybe I am. I don't know. We'll see what the direction says. Nope. And I'll even upgrade this because I'm a nice guy. Help town out. Okay. Won't enter my money. I have 3.3. Alright, where was it? So, yeah. Let's work on this route here. Let's see. There we go. Okay, I'll even drop that depot right up here. Always going to kind of feel obligated to go that route to the right there. Okay, drop that in. Okay, so I'm going to run from there to there. I'll even start letting it play. Another thing is I like to turn the time down. Well, I don't really like to, but it makes it last for a little bit longer of a game. Thing is, I'd actually like to speed it up till we got some more modern stuff. But that's not really going to happen. It'd be just speeding up way too fast and wouldn't make for a good playthrough. Well, I don't know. I'm going to put it on half speed for now. Maybe speed it up later. Whenever I get tired of riding horse and buggy. So... Okay, we got the routes going from crude. See, these things are already full. It's going to take forever for them to reach there. And then they're going to run to the oil refinery. And then from the oil refinery, I need to ship oil down here to the fuel refinery, right here, and then fuel into town. I'm going to take a quick look around, see if there's anything else that requires fuel in the nearby area. We got Long Beach. Ain't too bad. I mean, it's obviously a far drive for these buggies, but eventually we can make that trip easily. I mean, once I save up enough money, I can easily build a train line there. But we gotta be careful there, especially on hard mode, so don't want to do anything crazy to bankrupt us. I mean, it was kind of dumb going out buying all these vehicles right at once, but I'd like to see some profits turn up here in a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop in a new line. Get some of this oil flowing over to the fuel. We're going to wrap just like that, like I planned. So we're going to run road cargo, oil to, that is, that's El Paso Fuel Plant. Okay, so I'm only going to have one route there. For now, at least. Maybe if I got some more oil around here, might be able to do something else, but just for now, it's going to go there. Okay. Sorry, I was just looking to see where these food grain farms can go. Looking like over here. Already planning ahead for the next thing. I just got to remember to tell y'all what I'm thinking. Okay, so I got that route set up. I just kind of pump a couple of vehicles in there. I'm already receiving crude there, so I'm just going to go with 20. Oil to El Paso, you see that route there, bam. And then I'm going to run a route from the fuel into town. Loops around, comes back, just like I wanted it to. Good. So we're going to run road cargo fuel to El Paso. And we're going to load fuel only. Unload nothing there. Okay. That oil. We're going to pick up oil. Unload nothing. I guess that really ain't necessary. It's just a habit I got into in the later game. Okay. What is going on here? Oh no, they traveled this way to get here. Okay, I guess it's going to be a little congested here for a minute. But then it should start clearing up. Okay, let's check over here. Obviously, I'm going to need some more vehicles. I'm going to put another 10 on this line. Down here, instead of counting, you can see down here you got 5. So I'll just double that up. 1, 2. That's the clone tool. Clone selected vehicles right there. So we got 30 on this line. Obviously, I should have more on that line. It's further distance, but I'm going to put another 10 on this line too. There we go. 30 on that line. Forget it. Hold on, put another 10 on here. There we go. So, I mean, that is a far distance, so the roads won't be clogged up too much. Okay, another thing I like to do, I like to paint all my vehicles red. I don't know, just favorite color of mine and one of my kids' favorite colors too. Just make them all red. So I go to my vehicles here, select all, and then paint them red. So with these being the horse and buggy, you can't really tell a big difference. I just strap them a little red stripe on the side. So let's see how this is doing actually. So my longest line here, I want to see how much I'm making from here to here per vehicle. So let's find one heading this direction right here. Fully load it, got 4. Okay, let me see what this one's making since it's already coming by. Fully loaded, it's got 4, it's coming from up here. This one's closer, let's see what it's making. So I'll wait for it to drop in. 3,600. Okay. Last time I played, I was playing on easy, so that is kind of low compared to what I usually play, but hey, we'll see. Thing is, on hard, you just really don't rush it too much, and I probably did rush it quite a bit here, already pumping in, I believe, 40 vehicles on one route. That's quite a bit, but trying to make that money. 6,536. Okay, so let's just give it a little bit. I want to see what we're running here, all the way down to here. That is a pretty far distance, actually. 6517, I believe, is what that said. Let's see here. Are these full? Yep, course are full. $6,517. Okay, we were good there. So I already set up the line here. I just don't have no vehicles on it. It's kind of waiting for some oil to get over here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some vehicles. I'm going to put in another depot. Another road depot. There. 5 vehicles. Let's drop in 10. I mean, there can't be much demand for it. Fuel to El Paso. I mean, I didn't paint those right away. I usually just click down here every now and then, go to all, select them all, and paint them. Because I'll forget to paint them right off the bat. So let's see how this runs. So shipment's coming up. So we're not going to ship much over here. That's why I only want 10. 10 might actually be too much, but I'm not sure. I mean, 29, 10 times 4, 4 per. So we're looking at a capacity of 40. So yeah, that is a little much. But yeah, let me do a couple of those. Yeah, I'll leave them. Let's just see what happens after a while. It is a far route. travel. So, I mean, that is not what I said, just saying that was not exactly how it works, I don't believe. I mean, yeah, the capacity is 29. I don't believe once it just ships 29, it's going to stop. It's obviously going to keep going through, so they're going to come all the way down here, drop it off, come back, and there's going to be more waiting for them. And then the fuel numbers are going to drop. So I want to look at getting food next. I mean, I just spent $4.5 million setting that up. So I don't exactly have enough money to invest in a huge line. So, next start planning, I guess. Yeah, nice little food place here, not bad. I can run around here. So, not too bad. I can run a road from here to here. I'm really interested in this one. It's kind of just out of the way. Let's see, did anybody else take food? Yep, Evansville takes food, so bam, bam. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, this one can power that city. So let's just check in, see how we're doing. So I don't have too many vehicles on here where it's backing up a long line. That's the idea. I mean, it's too easy to just load this up with vehicles. I mean, I'm only shipping 57%, so I can double my whole fleet on this route. What do I have? I have 40 vehicles. I can go up to 80, but then you're going to look at the congestion and possibly backing up and not really helping him. Oh, this one's doing good. I mean, I like to see this right here. I don't like to see it over full. I like to see it just like right here, where they're taking some. There's still plenty on there, and transport is sitting at 88%. So it'd be nice if we could keep that in the high 90s to 100. You get that 100, the issue there is you're sitting there with empty areas. And then some of your vehicles are not shipping full loads. And that's wherever it plays into, hey, do you want to set it down as a full load? So whenever you go into your timers and set them down as full loads. Like right here. So alright, let's let this run for a little bit and we'll be back in a second. Check it out. I mean, that's part of running on board is you need to be patient. I could easily set up another line. It's not worth it to set up a transport line as far as passenger transport. It's not worth it. You lose money on those on hard mode. Now on easy mode, yeah, go right ahead. It's kind of the first things you can do is set up a transport line in every one of your cities and you're going to be profiting good. But not on hard mode. So I'm going to let this run for a little bit, check a few things. Look at this, not even running anything. Empty. So you only got 3. So, alright, let's let this run for a little bit, like I said, and see where we're at in a little bit. Alright, welcome back. So, I'm not sure how long I've been going. Maybe 15, 20 minutes, I don't know. I just grabbed some quick bite. Just grabbed a quick bite and drink. So, let's see what we got going on here. So I'm up to about 2.5 million. This ain't looking good. I mean, they're still running full. Alright, well, I guess it works, actually. I guess I just had a big influx of trucks coming in at once right there, and it cleared out my supply reserves, whatever. Okay, over here, we can add some more vehicles here pretty easily. Doing good here, even though I got rid of one of those vehicles. Did that. I don't like seeing a 9 there. Maybe call it a little OCD or something. I don't know. It'll just be a perfect 10. 10 or 5. Actually, ran into that issue later on in late game. You don't need 10 trucks, semi-trucks running some of these loads. So, I started having like 3 or 7 out there, and it was driving me a little crazy. Okay, we're doing good. So 2.5, I wonder if I can get a line going for food. Thing is, I mean, this road is just already crowded. I'm obviously going to take from these 2 grain fields. I'm going to need 2, so right here, 2, 2. Let's see what else happened this level up. No, I hadn't leveled up yet. I don't have enough output, I believe. Well, the shipment needs ship more. We're fine. It's working. We're profiting. Let's check out our lines. So our highest one is our long route here, what I was talking about. That's what I was saying. It's probably going to be our most profitable from the beginning just because how long it is. It's probably doing good too because how many we got on there too. So 268 to 171, so about $100,000 profit. This right here just always fluctuates. So I come into here to get a more accurate profit over the last month. So a little under $100,000 profit per month. I mean, this thing right here has just been bumping over 100 the whole entire time we've been talking here. So, well, there it is. Dropped below 100. Had to say something, didn't I? Okay, I mean, all the lines are profiting. It's really all that matters, as long as it's turning profit. So you can see it's small profit, so it's going to take a while. That's the issue. Alright, so I gotta figure out a line from here to here. I mean, it ain't that big of a deal. I can just run it all the way around and get the money flowing, get it going. Obviously, I'm gonna have to do that because there's no way I'm gonna have enough money to punch through this mountain with a tunnel. I mean, best case scenario is, see that, 4.6 million, and I haven't. Best case scenario is I could have ran a bridge over all this, never crossed, or tunneled all the way through to here. That's best case scenario. You know that ain't actually going to happen. So I'm just going to drop in a truck station. I'm going to drop it right here. That way it's going to keep it off of this line right here. Keep the trucks off this line. And it's just going to run into right there. Not too big of a deal. We'll make it work. I mean, obviously it's not getting backed up, so we're good. But then again, I like it to be right next to it somewhat, so yeah, let's just put it here. Too much of a curve. Okay. Waiting for that auto save. It takes a minute. Alright, so let's go like that. Just do a little fine adjusting. I'm gonna put it there. It's no big deal. And as these vehicles start upgrading over the time, we're gonna have less and less vehicles on here. Maybe I'll even put it in train line. And we'll be running good. So that's gonna be a long ride. Might not profit, especially if it does do a straight shot from there to there. Because all that lost time going around the city, through the city, around this hill. Okay, let's put in a little turnaround area right here. Curve on. Just connect. Okay, good. We'll drop our little truck unload area right here at the front. And let's see what we can do here. Actually, I will not do that. I just realized something. So whenever you can, maximize your trips. So, I'm going to drop this right here. It's right in front. No. A little off to the side, actually. Okay. Okay, so my plan here, what I'm thinking is, I'm going to run some grain to here, and then I'm going to run the food to here, as it's passing back through to here. So it's going to bring the profit on the line up some. So let's do that. Let's look at a truck stop here, though. First, I need to see where that goes. Truck unload. Yeah, they're perfect. So as it's coming back up this way through here, it could drop off here and then continue driving straight. So that would be good. That would help out quite a bit, especially if I'm going to lose money with this air-to-air. I have no idea. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So let's set up a line. So this is going to have 3 spots here. So we're going to run from here, the grain to the food plant. So that's Evansville food plant. Back to Evansville. And that is it. So this is where you got to start playing with this. So the first stop, we're going to load nothing but grain. Then we're going to unload nothing there. Second stop, we're going to unload grain, but we're going to load food. Third stop, we'll just unload food, and we'll be good. I mean, that's the only thing that can be unloaded there, except for the bricks. By the way, I call that bricks. It's considered construction material, but I don't like to have to spell all that out. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's pop a couple vehicles in on that line. Let me make sure I get everything set up good. So there to there to there. So, oh, let me name it. That's what I was thinking just now. So this is going to be a road cargo, obviously. We're going to start with that. We're going to do grain, food, to Evansville. So whenever I got something like this, multi-stops, I just do this. I kind of shorten it up, try to get it all on there. Now, I didn't put what food plant. Doesn't really matter. What matters to me is the last stop, where it's going to. And I know it's going to Evansville. So I don't need to put Evansville food plant like I would normally do. Okay. So later on, if I punch a line through here or something, running the grain to here, and it just does this and this back and forth, then yeah, I would name that grain to Evansville food plant. That's just me. It's whatever you want to do. Now, I've watched a lot of different people on YouTube play this game and stuff, so a few things I've adapted to their ways, and a few things I didn't actually like at all. So let's pump 20 on here. And go ahead and put that on grain to food to Evansville. There we go. They are on their way. Food's already loading up there. It's going to. I mean, not food, but grain's going to go ahead and load up there. It's going to take a second for that food to load up here. I was like, what is that stuff? I think it lands in here, runs through, makes some food. But we'll see some turnover for a little bit. It's going to take a minute. Okay, so bad thing about this is I just realized I'm going to block up this intersection for a minute. So, should have thought that through and did like 5 vehicles at a time. But hey, I am not the smartest person out here. So let's just go on. Let's just let it run. It's going to clear itself up. Okay, so we're doing good over here on fuel. I think I might increase this line right here. That's just always staying full. And right here you can see some cargo items are lost because station is overloaded. I can make my station bigger, but that ain't going to help me much. So let's pump another 5 on here. There. Alright. So, not bad, not bad. Slow start. It's just kind of how it is on hard, and this is backing up like I said it would. So, just gonna have to wait for it to clear through. I mean, this is gonna fill up even more than it has been. Condition of multiple vehicles and very poor is very poor. I'm gonna ignore those. I know people don't like that, but it's not worth it to upgrade them, buy new ones. You can. Here, let me show you how. Manage vehicles. I can select all and hit replace. Place them with this right here. Bam, I'm spending $822,000 to replace all these. That's not really worth it. As far as very bad, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make that difference at all. From what I understand is it makes an emissions difference, from what I've learned. I'm not 100% sure how accurate that is. For a while there, I thought it was making a difference on load speed. I thought it was taking longer to load with very bad vehicles. It might. I just never tested it. But, I mean, that's still fast. That one seemed like it was taking longer than that one, so I don't know. So let's go with it. Okay, we got food heading out. Oh, sweet. Before I end this episode, let's see what this guy's making on his route. Okay. So you can also go in the first person camera here if you want to, and I just unlocked something. 440 Virginia. Good. Not bad, not bad. If I was on easy mode, I'd probably already be putting trains in to the making so much more profit. Watch it end up costing money instead of getting money on delivery here. Jeez. Ridiculous. I mean, that's obviously not going to happen, but 8,000. Okay, that seems like a pretty far drive for 8,000. What were these bringing? 30,000, 6,500. That's 6,500 over here too. Okay, what is this route bringing? I never looked. What do we got here? 37. Oh, this changed a little bit. Kind of threw me off. I was like, why are they taking this way? I thought they came down this way and then wrapped around, but the town changes on its own, so I really like that. It just builds on its own. It's great. Sometimes it can be a pain, sometimes it's not. So, obviously, like you saw in the top right, that vehicle had no food with it. That's because it hadn't been made yet, so it's starting to be made now. We got 1, 2. Come on, there's more. Just 2. Done. And that's what it's going to be looking like, I believe. I've done this before in the past, and most of them are just going to be sitting at a half a truckload as they're leaving until I get more grain coming in. Because right here we're at a 2-to-1 ratio, so with us bringing 4 grain in per truckload, that will give us 2 food. So that's kind of what it's going to look like. Every now and then we'll get 3 in there, maybe a 4. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up here. Sitting at 2 million. Obviously, it really didn't cost that much to do all this right here. Maybe it just cost me more because I was building roads last time. Yeah, I built a couple of roads last time, I believe. And some depots. So maybe next episode we'll start looking into some other stuff around here, like this. Well, if I want to run this all the way over here, then I would need to build a road, ideally, but I could just bring it down and wrap it around. It says I can't. It probably would turn a profit still. I mean, I think we're too early in to see if that this one's really making a real profit. Let's see here. Well, I mean, that was our operating expense last month, and we're already above that, so we are making a profit. So that is good. So let's see what this makes, and I'll wrap up this episode. Oh, doesn't even have any food. Come on. Wow, that is going slow. Oh, it must be a hill. That is a hill. Wow. That is a crazy hill. You really got to slow us down. I mean, it's fine. Do what you got to do. It is all good. You know what? Before I get off, pump a couple more vehicles on here. I'm going to double this up real quick. Just because I should stay pretty full. The long drive, look at that, doubling it. Should take me up to 60%, hopefully. Right around there. And I mean, all my vehicles are over here, so it's a good rotation to have these vehicles over here. Then these coming back. Bam, bam, just constantly going. So, man, that is a killer hill. Just all the way, I think. Yeah, that is uphill all the way. Well, I mean, what goes up must come down, so let's see what we got here. Also a downhill slope. Okay, pause real quick. This one has the 3 on it, I believe. Yep, see how much money they make here. So he made money going that way, he's making money going back now. That's $6,000. That was pretty freaking good, actually. Wow. Did not see that happening. I mean, I made 6,000 coming here, I thought. Can't remember. So, alright, that's it for this episode. Wrap it up. If y'all like the video, please like, subscribe. Any comments, just drop them in there. Help me out. I mean, I'm new to this. I mean, I know it's going to take a while before somebody actually sees this video, probably. So, hey, just drop a comment. Let me know. My kids are really going to enjoy this stuff. They're going to be on there with me, so try to keep them nice, please. And I'm going to teach them some stuff about this, okay? Y'all have a great day or night.